From the Golden West to the Queensland State to the Great Northland and WA, big ones roll with heavy load, covering miles of winding road. Big one, big one. 1,120 tires, that's the size big one admires. Driving on a rugged trip, the bogey drive sure gets the grip. Big one, big one. With a high and covered canvas load, give me room, get off the road. 20 gears and maybe more, hear that mighty engine roar. Big one, big one. With spotlight shining clear and bright to pick out beasts throughout the night. Bull bar standing out in front, protect big one from a bump. Big one, big one. Airspring seats and sleeping cabs, with air conditioning she ain't bad. Fitted out with fancy lights, she's like a rocket in the night. Big one, big one. In that big rear vision mirror you can see and really feel her. Just sit back and relax, enjoy the trip along the track. Big one, big one. When you hit that acceleration, you won't feel the corrugation. That's the way that she is sprung for riding comfort in big one, big one. Big one. When the journey has been won, check her for that next long run, making sure that she's okay for a safe trip another day. Big one, big one. Big one. A breeze blows from the west, it beckons me. I somehow smell the scent of Kauri pine. Oh, it's springtime and wildflowers are in bloom. My home in dear old Aussie's on my mind. It seems I hear the Kauri forest cry. Come home, where you belong, it sighs. To where wildflowers perfume hills and plains. A true Australian's blood runs through your veins. Sometimes through life we get the urge to roam. The fields look greener when they're far away. But deep down in your heart you long for home, and wish that you had never went away. You get a feeling that you can't explain, to go back home where you were born again. You long to go back there before you die. My home in dear old Aussie's on my mind. There are many lonely wanderers just like me. The eyes God gave them are too blind to see the beauty of the place they've left behind. My home in dear old Aussie's on my mind. I long for home and friends I used to know, where wildflowers put to shame the rainbow's glow. My soul won't rest till I find peace of mind. My home in dear old Aussie's on my mind. My home in dear old Aussie's on my mind. Farewell, farewell, my collie friend, for you the last long sleep. The gates close in, the sheep trails end, and darkness folds your sheep. No greater flock dog have I known, plain Wally served your name. You need no monument of stone, for memory spread your fame on far-flung hills where wild mobs stray, and many a holding flat. I've seen good dogs, I've heard men say, but never a dog like that. They are mustering sheep on the Gibber plain, with hungry sheds to feed. The guns are cutting to beat the rain, and hell wags in the lead. But never again by squatters' tank will I send you running free, and watch the red dust rise and bank where you found mobs for me. I leave you here at journey's end, where green boughs bend and sigh, sheepdog, shepherd, and droving friend. Wally, old pal, goodbye. My daddy went away to heed his country's call. Folks for miles around all came to our small town to cheer my soldier daddy off to war. Now there's a list of names on the honor roll to honor men who once stood proud and tall. A hero it read, but my dear dad, he's dead. My dad is just a name on the wall. I often wondered why dear mother sobbed and cried, but I was much too young to understand. Now that I have grown, I have sons of my own. They fought a senseless war in Vietnam. Now there's a list of names on the they've done before. Now I know just why dear mothers sobbed and cried. My sons are now just names upon the wall. The world's great power and might brings no end to the fight. The slaughter of our youth no power can save. The Lord who gave us life, surely he don't think it's right that man should kill and take the life he gave. When the roll is called in God's great meeting hall, and we're judged as equal, one and all, will you see your name on God's great honor roll? Or won't your name be written on the wall? Or won't your name be written on the wall? They were such good mates together, the little girl, the big white steer. When the time came around to sell him, we tried hard to spare her tears. But the girl with eyes accusing, as we rode around the run, said, "Dad, you've just got to tell me, where has Whitey gone?" "He's traveling with the mob girl, where the red road fades away, on the other side of sundown, where the stars and rainbows play, where the black swans fly in winter and the lost tribes wander on. Through the secret mists of dreamtime lies the land where Whitey's gone. It's a land of gold and sunshine, where the grass is always green, where the shining rivers wander through the clover fields serene. There is dew on every blossom, and the birds forever sing, for the time is always morning, and the season's always spring. The stock whips there are made of silk, the branding fires are cold, the bally calves and dingoes lie together in the fold. The cattle dogs have rubber teeth, barbed wire is quite unknown, and the folks are vegetarians in the land where Whitey's gone. You can bet when he arrived there, they gathered round him in a ring, 'cause a special steer like Whitey, they'd be bound to make him king. With his hoofs and horns all polished, he'd be proud and oh so bold, with a crown of bloodwood blossoms on a throne of sunset gold. Yes, peacefully he's grazing where the pet bullock streams come through, with 1,000 steers that once were loved by little girls like you. And my heart would not be happy as I greet each morning sun if I didn't know that life is good in the land where Whitey's gone. little girl, I'd like to tell you, now that we're contented, let us try doing things to make each other happy. Let us sit and plan a lullaby. Let's grow together. We should worry about the weather, you and I. Let's grow together. Just as long as we're contented, let us try. We will live day by day, planning dreams that should come true. In a palace beyond, there's a home for just we two. Let's grow together. We will weather life together, you and I. Sing it pretty now.
Day by day we've grown a little older. Day by day we've learned a little more. Let us be the same to one another, just as we have been in days of yore.
Let's grow together. We should worry about the weather, you and I. Let's grow together. Just as long as we're contented, let us try. We will live day by day, planning dreams that should come true. In a palace beyond, there's a home for just we two. Let's grow together. We will weather life together, you and I.